え、地下都市がある。見知らぬ人物。なんかくつろいでるな。仙人みたい。
Sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
こっちかな。
Ah, Kabash, I know this man.
この人がカバシってわけじゃないの。
I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living
何年もここで住んでる。
for many years. Nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with someone.
あ、もうこの世界で悟りを開いちゃったんだな。
Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for
黄金律を司る神。あ、主人公が答えてくれた。なんか選択肢で出てきたら間違いそうだったな。結局この人の名前がわからない。
You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. This is probably why I became a philosopher. But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the golden rule,
この人実は神だったりしない。冥界の神なんじゃない？
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the golden rule, morality
黄金律の前では道徳が問題だな。
wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference
善悪の
between right
区別をはっきり判断できなければならない。まあでもそこを言っちゃうと、そう、誰にとっての善悪なのかってなるんだよな。
That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always?
そう、常に正しい判断。そういうものがあるとは言えないと思うんだけどな。
Are you sure? Or is it possible that humans simply haven't figured out the right system yet? So is it up to each of us to decide what right and wrong mean to us individually? Or must we simply follow the laws and customs of whichever community we're in?
共同体の法の慣習に従う必要がある。それぞれが判断する必要がある。どっちかで言うとこっちなんじゃないかな。
So if a man feels that stoning to death his unfaithful wife is right, then is it right? I agree, but why? Didn't you just say right and wrong depends on the individual?
ああ、論破された。
And that's a credit to you. It is the mark of a civilized person to change their position when presented with a superior argument.
話の要点を聞いてみようか。
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong. If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them.
高潔な人は法を必要とせず、悪人は常に法を回避する方法を見つける。
And so we must accept our limitations.
詐欺とかがそうだね。
Society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the goal.
理想郷を作る率の方が黄金で
This
す。
and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
これはどういう答えを求められているのかちょっと難しいな。
I admit, I am talking a lot. Forgive me. I'm just excited to have company. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy.
ただ会話ができればよかっただけか。
You mean how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
この地下で何年も生きてるって食べ物はどうしてるんだろう。
Ah, very well then. Huh, if I did, would I be living like this?
結局名前は教えてくれないんだ。
Did we not discuss it at length already? Oh, I see. You're toying with me. Ha! You seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription. It is a cursed object, and I would be happy to
呪われたもの。
if Kabash had not already taken it.
カバシが持っていったんだ。
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter,
戦いになる可能性があ
there
る。
are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the
もともと
Romans
ギリシャだっ
typical
たんだ。
fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the shrine of Persephone became the shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto
ああ、
instead.
ローマ文化に
And the
置
city's
き換えていっ
ruling
ちゃっ
Greek
たんだ。
residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans. I'm getting to that. You see, it was among these old Greek relics that I found the thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
エジプトの石板もあるんだ。
We had no idea until years later when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest.
ああ、地下墓地。
So far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined.
ああ、この世界で
It's
も、
best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's
この世界なりの歴史があるってこと。
There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate.
あ、鍵くれた。
I enjoyed our chat, but please keep my presence here a secret. Yes.
結局名前教えてくれなかった？ただものじゃないんじゃないか。あと魚とか取れるのか。一応生活はできるんだ。